What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? Man, today's video gonna be awesome. You know why? Because we're gonna talk about chicken wings. Man, I love me some chicken wings. All jokes aside, I want to thank each and every one of you for pushing that play button. First off, let me thank each and every one of you for being a part of this family because we finally reached 10,000 followers. Yes, I literally have reached 10,000 followers, and thanks to you, you made it possible. So for all of you who have been part of the channel from the beginning till now, I thank you. For all the ones that haven't subscribed yet, well, what are you waiting on? Push that subscribe button and hit that bell button right beside it so you get notification anytime I release a video. And there'll be a little video up here to the left or to the right that will show you exactly how to do that, and I greatly appreciate you for joining the channel. We are just 19 days away from seeing the C8 mid-engine Corvette, and tell you one thing, I'm super excited for it, and they're going to definitely live stream it, so look forward to seeing that. But until then, I'm just going to keep talking about it and eating some chicken wings. Probably lemon pepper, because actually that's my favorite kind.
The men who designed this had fun, and the builders and the testers had fun. And while it's never going to take the place of the family car, I, for one, am going to have a lot of fun owning it.
So that was Chevrolet's newest and latest video of them actually putting together for the C8 mid-engine Corvette presentation. As you can see, that video was not as long as the other one. It was about 15 seconds long. I will probably place the other clip in this video as well. So for all that have not seen the previous commercial they made for the C8 mid-engine Corvette, I will place in this video for you. But let's go ahead and talk about the one that just played. It was 15 seconds long. They pretty much showed every generation Corvette that was in there. In that clip, I also saw other commercials that was created for previous gen Corvettes that was also in there. I'm gonna tell you what, I liked it. It wasn't a bad commercial. It was short and straight to the point, and I'm looking forward to when this car is coming out. They did a great job with it. So tell me what you all think. Leave your comments down below. What do you think of the C8 mid-engine Corvette new and latest commercial? And I can tell you one thing, I think this car is going to be freaking phenomenal. And for all of you that never had a chance to actually watch the previous generation Corvette commercials, I put a video together. So that video is at the end of this video. Do not stop watching this video to go watch that video. Watch this video first, all the way through, then go watch the previous generation Corvette commercial. So I don't know if a lot of you know about this, but the National Corvette Museum will auction off C8 mid-engine Corvette tickets pretty much for the last 7 days, right? And here is a picture of what the tickets actually end up getting close to. I will say at the end of the 10 hours and 39 minutes, which is on this picture, the tickets end up selling for $15,200. I will tell you this, somebody that has some money on their hands got a lot of money to pay $15,200 for some C8 Corvette mid-engine tickets. I don't know if those people actually know that they plan on live streaming it, but they could have saved $15,000. But I guess, hey, if they got extra money to spend on a Corvette, obviously they got extra money to spend on $15,000 tickets. And most likely those people are probably Corvette ZR1 owners. But at the end of the day, hey, to each his own. So for me personally, I would have loved to have been at a C8 mid-engine Corvette Ville, but I prefer to eat a couple of chicken wings, lemon pepper, hot and mild, and just watch it live streaming and save $15,000 if I even had it. You all know the C8 mid-engine Corvette is around the corner. But we are not the only ones who are Corvette fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are so many Corvette fans in the United States, and outside of the United States, it's crazy. So guess who else is interested in actually what the C8 mid-engine Corvette will look like? It would be the Germans. The Germans are super excited to see what a C8 mid-engine Corvette look like, that they went ahead and actually did their own rendering. So as you can see now, the picture that's on the screen, that is their rendering, and I'm not going to lie, it doesn't look bad, even though it looks somewhat similar to some of the other renderings that we already saw. I want to talk about this because a lot of people are just hoping that this car come out to be one of the best cars that was ever made. But I can tell you one thing, there are some people out there that's hoping that this car fail as well. And I hope it doesn't, because I truly would love to get behind one wheel one of these things and let everyone see it and drive it and test it and compare it to the C7, because the C7 is one of the best front engine Corvettes they have ever made. And so let's go ahead and talk about why the German and everyone else is so obsessed with seeing the C8 mid-engine Corvette. The hype for the next generation Corvette is not limited to just the United States, as this video from German auto website talks about the 2020 C8 Corvette and also made their rendering. Were done by this guy named Dennis Peterman, and we see a lot of chassis chrome work that probably served as the basis of this design, because like I said before, I truly believe that their rendering looks great, but it doesn't look like anything we have not already seen before. Now, based off the rendering they did, the front fascia has a different design than the Nürburgring spy cars, and the centerpiece integrated as a visible carbon fiber chin spoiler wraps around the bottom of it. Those wheels are pretty cool design, and I will admit the video shows visible carbon fiber on the spokes. I technically do like their image. I do like their rendering. Like I said before, it doesn't look like something that we have not seen before, but it did make it a little bit different. Now, if you take a look at the front fascia compared to what you see the one currently here on the Nürburgring, they look somewhat similar, but somewhat different in its own way. And once again, everyone has been saying that the car that we're currently seeing will not be the car we see in less than 19 days. And I can't wait to see it because 19 days sounds like a long time, but it's genuinely not a long time. How many of you out there has already put down your $1,000 deposit on this car? Like, how many of you are already have your allocation or already on a list to get that car? Leave your comments down below. What are your concerns about this car? And have any of you actually decided to take your deposit back off the list? Boom. There's another picture of the C8 mid-engine Corvette. As you see, this is the rear part of the car. Around the back, the rear fascia has the same nice looking round corners and wing spoiler that shows usually throughout other renderings. Looking at the wing and spoiler on the back, it shows the blow-through centerpiece section similar to the original spy photo, a part of hanging in the paint shop. The rear arches over the wheels and appear to be somewhat flared as well. I will admit I do like it. Some people like when their wheel sticks out of the fender. Some people like it when it actually stays within the fenders. When I look at my C7 Corvette with my current wheels that came from the factory, it sticks in the fender, but when I put on something surprisingly, my aftermarket wheels that will be coming to the car really soon, my tires stick outside the fender, and I do like it a lot. It gives it a different feel, it gives it a different definitions, and I will show you all that later in another video. Obviously, this is about the C8. I don't want to keep talking about my C7, but I love my C7. I will admit that one of the renderings had a Camaro logo on it. That should definitely be taken off. They must haven't heard that the Camaro may be canceled in 2023. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but we can save that video for another day, as I am currently a Corvette owner. Well, a Camaro owner as well with the V6. One thing I wonder if Chevrolet will continue to display the individual model names or logos like the Stingray on the side quarter panel as they did in the past. So I did say in the beginning of this video that I will show you both commercials, which is the one that was 15 seconds long, that the newest and latest one that they've released, and I want to show you the other one, which is about 30 to 35 seconds long. And it's their previous video they made of a C8 mid-engine Corvette, and I want to put it in this video as well for the people that have not seen it. So I want to promise you all that you will get a chance to see it right here, right now. Let's go.
Is your seatbelt fastened? All right. Let's go.
So do me a favor, if you haven't remembered the first video that I placed, which was like 15 seconds, go back and watch that one. And if you want to, watch this one again. Tell me what you think you like the most out of both videos. Obviously, there are some clips in this last video that they put in the first video, but there are some clips in the first video that's not in the last video that I just showed you. I'm going to genuinely tell you right now, I like both. I do like the first one a little bit better because it had previous commercials from other Corvettes in the past that is actually in that video as well. And I think right now they're definitely keeping the hype alive. They're keeping it going. And I like how they're keeping the previous generation Corvettes along the way. Granted, I will say a lot of people have been saying the next generation Corvette is not a Corvette anymore because the engine should have stayed in the front instead of going to the back. And, you know, a lot of people are just going to continue to hate it until they actually, one, see it in person, until they, two, get behind the wheel of one. Because I got a feeling that GM will have some kinks they need to work out with this car, but over time, this car will become one of the greatest cars probably ever built, because I don't think they're willing to take a big risk, in my personal opinion, to make this car if they don't think they can actually provide what we're looking for. And unfortunately, a lot of mid-engine cars are going, you know, that direction. And Chevrolet has been wanting to make this car for a while now. Clearly, they have the McLaren, the Lambos, and whatnot. And I don't know if the C8 mid-engine Corvette, especially the base one, is going to compete with those cars. But at some point, it's definitely going to be able to compete with those cars. And another reason why I think this is great is because it may, I don't know, this is just a guess, it may knock down the prices of other like cars like Lamborghinis and McLarens, because now Chevrolet is offering a mid-engine platform for the cheaper price. And a lot of people's like, well, once this mid-engine car comes out, then it won't be affordable as it used to be. Well, this car was obviously meant and made for, you know, people to be able to afford it. That's why they wanted to make this car. You make more money selling a car where people can afford it than you do if you make one or two of them and people can't afford it. Like, what's the point of building 300 cars and no one can afford it than making, you know, 1,000 cars and a lot more people can afford a lot more money? It's one of those things where, like, you make a little bit of money off a lot of people, or you make a lot of money off a little people. But I think that GM has been, you know, their model is to make an affordable sports car for most of the people in the world who want to own one. And let's not talk about the previous generation Corvettes. A lot of those are actually great price right now. Like, if you want to use Corvette, you can go out and get you one because they're great price. And heck, even the C7 Corvettes right now is heck of a low for what you can buy. Like, I'm sure there are some Corvette owners when the Z06 came out in 2015. Like, I had a subscriber paid $120,000 in 2015 for a Corvette Z06, and now you can go buy a Corvette Z06 for more like 80 grand, 75K. And it's one of those things where, like, the Corvettes actually gets better over time. So it gets better over time and you pay a cheaper price. But in the beginning, you buy a Corvette Z06 for an extensive price and you get this whatever they decide to make at that time. So I don't know. I will tell you this: if you're looking for a Corvette, whether it's, you know, from C1 up to C7, go out and get you one. Go ahead and enjoy it for a little bit, because it will be a while before we actually get a hold of one of these things. Probably maybe December this year, maybe February next year. Who knows? You know, Rick Hendrick probably one of the first ones that I was to get one. He probably isn't going to drive. He probably going to sit in the showroom. But at the end of the day, if you want a Corvette, go out there, get you one, and just take full advantage of it. Because I can tell you right now, I have been a proud owner of owning a Corvette, and I will never take that experience back because I met a lot of you. I have this channel because of you, and driving my Corvette is like driving, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just an awesome feeling. I'm just lost for words for even owning one. So like I said, go get you one if you want one. So once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for helping me reach 10,000 followers. For all the ones that have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. We would love to have you part of the community. I like to, you know, do a lot of fun stuff, travel the world, travel the United States to see some of you. As you all know, I do have a project build coming along. It's coming along nice and well. I will start posting those videos very soon. You know, I want to give you an update for all of you. Whatever is a Corvette, I don't care what type of car it is, send me your cars, email me. My email will be at the end of this video, along with my website and my address. Send me whatever. Send me your cars. I would like to post them in future videos. I want to put them at the end of the video so you can all display your car to the world. I want the world to see your car. If Chevrolet's watching my video, I want them to see your car. So send me whatever picture you have. I don't care what car it is. If it's a Ford, whatever case may be, if it's a Prius, send it to me. I want to put it in this video. Heck, send me pictures of your pets. If you want your pets to be in my video, I will put them in the video as well. Just email them to me. They will be, my email will be at the end of this video. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for pushing that play button and being part of the channel. You truly mean the world to me. And let's keep growing. Let's keep going to the top. And I'm going to get me some chicken wings.